coached a bit of midden ball back in the day. Fine boys, every last one. Aye.
It's weird that I need a VPN because my internet is being throttled by the people that I pay to not throttle it.
Just for me.
Anyway, it should be all fixed now. I would be at the con right now, but it was just so fucking hot.
So, you can hit a slow, lumbering target after.
All right, come on, hell for old Can't face a door, we hit.
Wheel vermin, incoming.
Ah! Yeah, Seed, I am Texan, but I was also wearing a lot of different clothes, carrying over 80 pounds of gamer sups. It was just really, really fucking hot, and I was wearing a lot of extra clothes. On top of that, I guess it took me a minute after I was at the convention. I was like, I'm really not much of a comic guy. Like, I really didn't mind what was going on, but I was mostly there to hang out with my little brother and say hi to Flork. I saw Flork, said hi to him, and then we're like, okay, I've kind of done everything that I want to do. Let's go check out the Artist Alley and see if we can't support any artists. I was there to buy some cool stuff. There was a guy that sold me a Dead Space poster. My little brother loves Dead Space. I bought a Dead Space poster from him. And he said, hey man, this poster glows in the dark, so understand its price is going to be different than the other posters. Okay, yeah, got it. I understand that. If the poster's better than the OG poster, then I don't mind. I got confirmation from my little brother, that poster don't glow in the fucking dark. That dude fucking lied to me. Now granted, I only paid like $3 extra than the average poster, but he lied to me. But yeah, the more I kept hanging out at the con, I was like, this isn't really for me. I'm not much of a comic book guy. And then we went to Artist Alley, and there was a bunch of stolen art. Like a bunch. They were selling stickers of stolen art. I also got a... I got some groceries being delivered soon. Anyway,
Whatever ammunition you can carry.
the con was okay. I didn't dislike it. It was... I feel as if it could have been better. One of the big selling points was, hey guys, Chuck Norris is here. I couldn't see him at all because his line was so long it went around the convention. I'll be right back.
A black rat. A challenge at last. A black rat. A challenge at last.
Way with you, kid. If you can stop us, you're welcome to bloody try. Warfare, thrower!
Let's move it here. Hold your breath and shield your eyes.
Kids war! Now! Got it for that, you should have died. You should be dead already, dwarf. Pick on, foul heretic! Sigmar will be! Light stormer! Stand together! Send the buggers back into the field!
Let the water speak! Lend me your might!
Walk with Sigmar!
Ha! Lucky strike! They call these arrows! They'll have to do.
The door! Move! A watchful eye, Dory. Otherwise a storm of puss and board will sweep you up.
Back.
Kill the hook knot! Make it suffer!
Anyway, my little brother, we went to Austin, which was about an hour south of the convention.
Gutter runner!
Don't let it scare you!
Gatted. So we go to Austin, meet my friend, and he takes us to one of the second most, like, top shelf sushi restaurants in Austin.
Reeks of black powder.
Because me and my little brother love sushi. We get there,
On the steps,
and
boy.
it's one of those places where they serve you small portions of the food, and the wait times are tremendously long. And I'm like, this place, I hope this place is good. He wouldn't recommend it if he didn't like it. And we get there, it's about like it's like an hour-long wait for just like one portion of food. And we have it and everything. And I keep I basically ordered this thing called 72-ounce short rib. It was $12. I thought I was getting a small little, like, just like a tiny little steak or something. No, I got the most tender, fall off the bone, delicious piece of, like, filet mignon on some fucking rice. I was like, what? This is it? And he goes, yeah, what'd you think? It was $12. Not like 60 or something. I was like, yeah, I expected something fucking more than this. And I eat it and I was like, okay, you got lucky. That shit's fucking delicious. And then, what was it? We ate a bunch of sushi. It's the best sushi I ever had in my fucking life. And the thing about sushi is that it doesn't fill you up. We expected the portion sizes to be a lot bigger. They were not. I do not regret coming home early. My little brother means a lot to me, so he wanted to leave, so that means that I want to leave. Drove home, got home last night. I forgot to turn the AC back on. So the house was 88 degrees when I was here, and Tyrion was fucking... He wasn't sweating, not like cats can sweat, but it was way too hot, and I felt terrible. And then past that, like even worse, my litter box had a quote unforeseen problem, and the fucking... something was blocking the retrieval tray. And I found it and I pulled it out, something that Tyrion couldn't have dealt with. And I went into one of my guest rooms. I went into one of my spare rooms and it smelled like cat piss and cat shit. And I'm like, oh my god, how long was it jammed? And I don't blame Tyrion. He pooped on my spare bedroom. I don't blame him because I went and looked and it was jammed for a while. He did his best. I could tell that, like, honestly, he had used it before. Used the automated thing before. And he tried not to fucking piss his pants. Poor guy. I turned on everything. And then his meow was all crackly. And I was like, oh god, please tell me that at least the water worked. Please to God tell me at least his food bowl and his water were fine, because if they weren't, I was going to be heartbroken. They were fine. He was okay. There was no issue with that. He was fine. I tried to figure out why is his meow all cracked? I don't get it. I looked on my house cameras and tried to look at all the recordings of everything. He was meowing for me for hours and hours the whole day.
That sounds like a backstabber.
I felt really bad. And then when I got home, he wouldn't leave me alone. So whenever someone tells me, Tyrion's 3 years old, he'll be 4 in December. Whenever someone tries to tell you, cats can't love you like a dog can. No, they absolutely do love you. They're just more reserved.
Doom and armored, that's...
I'll grind you to the mud.
Ha! Strangler,
Tyrion!
Leech!
I hear something. Gas rat.
Goddess, that's a gas move.
Crook! The gas rat! We killed the leech, Joy!
Don't worry, Tyrion's okay. He wasn't in any danger. He just peed and pooped outside of his litter box that he didn't have a choice to
I
do.
was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
He's still a good boy.
Sorry to hear that you didn't have the greatest time there. Give a treat to Tyrion for me and have a great day.
I did. He got a lot of treats when I got home for being a good boy. Austin... Okay, so there were two great things that happened when I went to Austin. I got a pair of boots. I bought a really nice pair of boots. Really nice. I mean, fuck, these were worth every penny. Such good boots. Cause I had a pair of boots a long time ago, and I threw them the fuck away. They were too small. And they just hurt my feet, and they gave me blisters. Just hated every second of it. Those boots were awful. They were pretty and everything, but they were just fucking terrible boots. They were expensive too. But I bought these from a different non-huge corporation boot store. And I got them, and they're snug, they're easy to take on and take off, they look really good, and they didn't break the bank. Really, really nice pair of boots.
Ammunition here.
So I bought some boots. We went to an ice cream store. Very fucking annoying ice cream store.
Close up. We've got plague bumps coming in.
What else did we do? I'm trying to think of what else we did. We really mostly just hung out with my friend. But it was good. It was a good time hanging out with my bud. But to be honest with you, I don't fucking like Austin. Man, Austin. Oh god. Never much cared for liberals anyway. So, the convention was kind of a bust. Austin was kind of lame. But I will say the food there was wonderful.
There's a chaos warrior.
I will say though, there was... Ow! So there was someone that I met at the convention. I met, like, someone was like, is that Jay? Because I wore a little American outfit drip. So it was easy to tell who I was. And, I gave him some gamer subs and I signed it, not like my signature's worth spit. But, I gave him some gamer subs and he said, I have something else I want you to sign, please. And I was like, what? Okay. What? Okay. What? he handed me this leather-bound book. I was like, oh shit. Oh, that's cool. I didn't want to open it without, like, it was like wrapped in like twine or something. And he handed it to me. And I looked inside. There were a bunch of different signatures by a bunch of other really, really famous people.
There can be no other explanation.
I couldn't read them all, but he said he had a whole bunch of people in there from a bunch of different forms. Like, I think he said he had Henry Ford and
Grab anything we can.
Mark Hamill in there. And it was a really, really impressive book of autographs. And then I put mine in there and I was like, really? That guy wanted my autograph in there next to Harrison Ford? I am fucking shocked. Actually kind of choked me up a little bit. And I signed it. And then I put a big old dick butt next to it just to make sure he knew I was serious. No, I'm kidding. I was like, God damn. I met Colgrave. I met Jim. I didn't give away as much of the gamer subs as I wanted to. I wanted to give away a lot, but I ended up leaving pretty early.
Let's make it a contest. Kill the most to win.
Darkness. Pressing in.
They're like feel no pain.
Which class do I recommend as a newcomer to Vermintide?
Tainted flame on
Kruber.
that wind.
Barden.
The fire's out. Thought I'd lose my team.
Not very complicated classes, especially their starter careers. Survivalist Barden teaches you how to disengage from a fight. Simply being in the match gives people ammo. He teaches you the base level shit. Kruber gives you a much wider array of weapons.
Pick an armor, elf. I've told you before. Where?
Sienna is not that hard, but she does require a little bit of thinking. The elf is very frail in terms of health, so you have to know how to play her.
It's going to blow.
Rat gas or dwarven stench. Barden's there all the same.
Elf.
I will say though, the trip to Austin was not nearly as bad as I thought. I thought it was like a 5-6 hour trip. It's not. It's not far at all. So that makes me happy. Uh-oh.
Sorry, you got one thing. I'm throwing a bomb. Here, try this bomb. Hang about. Let me stitch my leg. Blow in the air, Dory.
Brother doing all right? He's fine. I think we all got a little bit of a head cold from all the fucking, you know, it's a convention. There's a lot of shit going on. surprised I'm not fucking dead. It was just hot, dude. Like, I'm used to the Texan heat, 70s, 90s, 80s. None of that stuff really bothers me that much. 105 and I'm standing in the fucking heat with 6 layers of clothing and I'm sporting around 90 extra pounds than I'm supposed to. Like, that's a lot, man. That's a lot more than I'm used to handling.
We need a way out. How about that door? Another dread task accomplished.
Hi, Tyrion, baby. Baby. Yeah, I'm glad I came home early. I would have hated for Tyrion to be in this hot fucking... this hot house for another day. Luckily, he was only here for less than 24 hours. Got everything all cleaned up. Everything's fixed now. The house is much colder. Tyrion! Are those bots? Yeah, I had to turn on my VPN because my internet was on the fritz. I'm gonna restart my game. Yeah, broken connection. Restarting. Tyrion! Where are you? Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself that I wasn't able to give out as much as I wanted to give out. I wish I had done better. But I think I think I made like a serious connection at the time. I don't like Comic Cons. I think that's just a me thing. I really liked PAX when I went in 2017, but they stopped PAX South. They don't do that anymore. Penny Arcade's a bunch of retards, and they found out when Texas said that we don't care about COVID, they got rid of PAX South and they didn't bring it back because they didn't want to admit that COVID really wasn't a big deal.
Blessed Sigma,
like,
the world drowned.
I'm a gamer. You see, I'm a gamer. I'm an oppressed individual. I gotta break the glass ceiling where I can. Like, I like gaming. Comic cons, I don't really care about comics or conventions. Not to say that they're bad, not to say that there's any issues with them. I just, if you're telling me, hey, what's your preferred hobby? It's gaming. I like to game. I like to play video games. I like to discuss games and stuff. Let's do convocation decay. Like, that's the stuff that I like to do. And so when you give me a, you know, when I go to a convention and the convention is about comics and manga, whatever, I don't, like, that stuff doesn't really mean much to me. And I should have just known that, but I mostly went there to support Flork, and I saw him. Cool guy. And that really was the end of it. Is a Masterwork Pistol good against Storm Vermin? Yeah. Masterwork Pistol is Barden's best secondary. It's ridiculously good.
Do better. Slackwatch gets 4 kills. Easy now, Gorrickson. I was only enough. Eyes sharp, Azungi. Mouth shut.
So everyone's ready except our dear bright wizard. Come on, let's get ready. I know what you need.
It just gets worse, Dory. Now there's talk of madness and bloodletting in the Shallion Hospice. Just like the Raki not to seek a fair fight. Well, a fair fight's found them nonetheless, hasn't it? Well, maybe not a fair one.
Ogren's a fun class, Wurmple, but I'm just not feeling Darktide.
But my gut tells me there's something wrong here.
We'll have our answers soon enough, mayflies.
Stay close to me. I see the path.
Aim that flame elsewhere, wizard.
Weekend was good, Greyhound. Weekend was good. Yeah, captured. How many was I able to give away? I didn't expect to give away this much. Like, period. I had 40 of them. Actually, I brought 48 of them. And I was like, I'm just gonna give away them to random people that want, like, a drink or something. Say, like, hey, they're gonna say, who are you? And I'm gonna say, I'm the guy that's sponsored by Gamersubs.
I hear an assassin. Who's grabbing that bomb?
So, I didn't expect to give away 48 anyway, but I think I only gave away about 8.
One of the sisters of Shalia lost her mind, slit a bunch of throats and vanished into the wild. Lot of madness in the world these days.
But yeah, if I do another convention, which I will, I don't really mind traveling.
But I can't help wondering.
If I do another convention, I'm gonna give away a lot more.
Chaos warrior, he's a grown freaking day.
Did I slobber my Latina girlfriend? No. She's busy. She works a lot. We are gonna go see The Sound of Freedom sometime this week. Oh yeah, speaking of this week, I have news. I have some news. I am going to get LASIK.
You're making me proud, Sergeant.
I have officially decided on it. I'm going to go get LASIK. So LASIK is like a post-op trans surgery. It's where you remove the penis. No, I'm kidding. Tyrion! Yeah, I'm kind of sick of wearing glasses. Just kind of done with it.
Can't take another like that.
You're gonna have laser eyes? Tyrion! He's such a good boy. He missed me. His meow's all fixed up. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm just kind of sick of glasses. I hate them. I thought I was fine with them at first, but the more I kept realizing, like, I looked at myself in the mirror before I left for the convention. All the working out and all the cutting and all the dieting that I've been doing, like, I feel... I looked at myself in the mirror when I took my glasses off. I'm a good-looking dude. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. I just looked at myself and just realized, like, hey, if I'm making this much physical progress with my body, I should probably fix the one thing that I don't really like, and that is glasses.
Ah! Oh, nice. Hanging by a thread here. Those wounds don't look good to some geeks. Aye, maybe a different...
Really, Ratty? Challenge a maven of the flame? Rattling gun!
You look half dead for Chelsea.
Strike them down! One quick, darling! Rattling sparring! No!
Grimness spear that Racky's has down.
But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. My little brother, he's been getting into working out a lot more. And I saw him and he's looking really good. He's taking it very seriously. A lot of people, especially kids his age, don't really give too much of a fuck about working out a shit ton. Unlike jocks and people in athletics, they care about working out a lot. But him, he's like me. We just sit on our asses all day.
Luminaire, bring it down.
Bloody battering ram, that's what
Like, I was looking at his arms, and he's 17. I was looking at his arms. I was like, dude, you're getting some big fucking arms. I can see him. And he's like, I hope so. I've been taking this seriously. Because I told him, he was worried. So as a birthday gift, I bought him some interchangeable dumbbells. And he was telling me that he felt bad how expensive they were.
Not our lucky day, is it?
And, like, he was, and I told him, I was like, dude, do not worry about how much I spend, okay? If you don't waste my money, I'll spend however much it helps you. Because I've got the same dumbbells, and they're like $400. I told him, I was like, dude, I don't care. I'll spend the money if you actually use it.
Yeah, that bloody hurts.
It's a wonder you're still standing.
And I looked at his room when I went and dropped him off at our mom's house. He's got a pull-up bar. He's got these weights. He's got a workout mat. He's actually taking it really serious. I bought him some protein shakes. He wants creatine. I've got some of that for myself. So I got to get him some of that.
Oh, ammunition!
Something worse than Ratties has claimed this territory.
Yeah, Bowflex. Bowflex is kind of interesting. He's gonna get stronger than me? He already is a little stronger than me. He's got that 17-year-old metabolism. He has inspired me to start working out way more. I just actually, when I left a little bit ago, I went to go get groceries. I've got all these healthy fucking groceries in my fridge right now. I'm gonna chicken my crock pot, and I'm gonna rice and broccoli. All I gotta do is just stick to the workout regimen. The thing is, though, and this is another thing that's like kind of sucks about the heat. It's so hot outside, and one of my favorite things to do is go for walks. I love to walk around my neighborhood. I love to explore my neighborhood. I like to talk to all my neighbors and stuff. But it's just so fucking hot. Like, I went for a 5K run, And it was nice and all. And, like, it was nice to be, like, all sweaty and everything was nice. Until I realized, dude, I've been running in 106-degree weather. Why the fuck am I not having a heat stroke right now?
That smell.
Downside of the Masterwork pistol. Holy fuck.
Saggy, kill that runner! Stop, vermin! Gas rat! Gas rat! Coffin flat!
Usually I can handle heat just fine, but hundreds? Ugh.
This way! Thick as the scum on the right.
Lovely little potion.
Don't lie, not feeling great.
They're assassin eyes in the dark.
Hey, the really is out killing it all in the moment. Get it out, darling.
I think we smoked the warp fire through her.
Medical supplies here. Yeah, don't burn old trooper, come on. Malaya, guys, I think it's this way. Stairs going down right here.
Yeah, anyway, I've already uninstalled the Uber Eats app. If there's no food in my house, I either go get some or I don't eat that night. No more fast food. I have officially
One less wreckage.
that shit is just gone for me.
Sienna, watch your blade. I am a mountain. I feel now.
I'm losing blood.
I see your fire. It rains, Sienna.
Keto diets are kind of rough.
Clunky brutes can't fool my ears.
Do not swim around.
On to red boom! What's the matter, Kazaki? Catch it all! You all hear that, Blightstorm, alright? Don't waste that advantage.
Any good at cooking? Moderately. I can cook a nice fish fillet. I can cook,
I'm right behind you.
pork and chicken cutlets. I can sear a good steak.
Down it is.
All I gotta do is just focus on my health.
Another battle, another scar.
Most definitely the roughest part of working out is just watching your fucking food.
Medical supplies.
That chant that. There's a ritual ahead. That answers too.
I'm transitioning into standing mode. Yeah, my little brother, he really wants abs. He wants a six-pack really bad. I told him it's a good goal to have, but you have to understand, abs are made in the kitchen. You need less than 2% body fat to have actual showing protruding abs. And he said that I'm gonna try for it. And I was so proud of him and his dedication, but he needs to understand abs are hard. We're talking no chips. We're talking no cereal. Two things he loves to eat. We're talking no chips. We're talking no bullshit. We're talking salads with less than an ounce of salad dressing. Spices and stuff. Spices are good. They're fine for you. But sauces? No, we're officially watching sauces now. We're talking bland food. We're talking rice and chicken and broccoli. We're talking asparagus steamed. Keto diets are good for losing weight. They're not good for like showing and protruding muscle. So, like, he's like, what about a keto diet? I can do keto, right? Well, not really.
Welcome back, Jay. Here's 20 maple dollars for my imaginary
Oh, no
country.
one's in the fucking center. Oh, great. Okay, I don't think it's 2% body fat. I know for a fact you have to do a lot of really intense stuff to get,
Sorely winded, Boober. Over there, Lumberfits. Chaos Warrior.
you have to do a lot of really intense stuff in order to get abs. Seed, I don't know why you jumped out of the circle, bud.
Fit to collapse, Aaron.
One thing I was trying to avoid.
I can't fight him alone, mates.
Either kill it or pick her up! Pick her up! What are you doing? You fucking asshole!
They're all eager to give up.
Just try to stop me.
Fucking waited way too long just to lose. They changed the glorious potato chip.
Can't face a door, we here? For Paul Burns and bloody Sigmar! Yeah!
Help warrior sighted! The furnace!
A lucky shot, that's all.
Definitely felt better.
You don't look healthy, Sienna. Someone help me up!
What?
Get him back!
Asshole. Yeah, I have no desire to create my own farm or do any gardening. I did a lot of that stuff when I was a kid. I helped my granddad grow his own vegetables. And it was okay, but all those skills that I had about soil rotation and crop care, that has vanished. All that stuff is gone. Good luck, Morgan.
Good day, Tim. Business as usual.
Trying to get some cosmetics for the pistol and the hammers, which require you to use them in all of the Helmgart missions, I believe, at Champion or above.
The Kazaki Doom are breeding trolls! Trolls of all things! And I'll wager it's not because they want scented candles, delicious cheese, or a source of meat for a memorable stew. There's nothing for it. We'll have to shut it down. Dibs on the troll meat.
Sorry, I was just texting my stepmom.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Hope you had fun at the con, even though Austin sucked.
Austin is kind of mid, to be honest. The food is nice. I really don't have a desire to ever...
Down we go.
No, I'm just not a city boy. I'm not a city slicker. I really am not. I was explaining to my little brother while we were driving over to Austin. I was like, look at all this. And he goes, all this nothing? I said, yep, these fields, this grass, nothing. I love this. I love being in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Okay, let us hope it remains true. Oh, ammunition! Armored Rothelm, watch out!
I love fields. I love farmland. I love that stuff.
That's right, close!
Well, isn't that a delight? A blight stormer just for us and waiting nearby.
Did they drop the ball on Darktide? Oh yeah, they totally did.
Clap your ears on that. I reckon
Toughness
the
still
fire-
sucks.
The fire's out. Thought I'd lose my beard for a moment there. Gas! Did you not hear me?
As long as toughness is exactly the way it is, it will forever be inferior.
Ha! It's the numbers against skill again. Right through. Over. I got
I see a storm running.
Any forests in Texas? There's very few forests down here.
Here's a healing draft. A dead fraggy, my favorite sort. This way.
Ugh, this place is a labyrinth.
You guys have any bombs? Hand them over to Barden and carry a bunch of them. Opinion on the Payday 3 beta? I don't know. They didn't give me a code. I haven't played it.
That rasping breath. Looks like Corellia's making a bit of noise.
When they give me a code and I can play the game, I will let you know. I will stream it, in fact.
Down here, Glacier mayflies.
Yeah, Neo got a code. He doesn't like Payday. I didn't get a code. I requested access day one. Didn't get one.
Come on, mates, we need that cart. Something there, assassin.
To answer anyone's questions on Baldur's Gate, I bought the game 30 minutes ago before the stream started.
Don't let that wreck his hand always.
I headshot it and it didn't die? What?
Staying alone will fell you.
Valayas, blessings, I'm glad that fire rat's dead. Hurry up and comet! Hurry
I can stream it, but Baldur's Gate looks horribly fucking boring to stream. Oh hey, that's cool. The pistons actually work. Yeah, I had two things that I wanted to do. I wanted to either do Dark Urge or I wanted to do Dark Urge or I wanted to be Lawful Good or Chaotic Good Paladin.
Your ancestors must have fought alongside Sigma. My ancestors fought alongside everyone with the game. And with each other. Let's hard in the mountain. Life's hard everywhere, Baldy. Don't let
Yeah, I was basically asking Rufus. I was like, how good is the customization and are there any metas? He said, dude, it's D&D. Anything goes. I was like, okay, can I be a lawful, chaotic, good paladin that believes in the love of God so much that it is basically a detriment to those around me, but also to protect those that need protecting the most? And he said, absolutely. Little help!
Neither mon nor feast.
That's plain. They
What?
Do it wherever you can, as often as possible, all right? I hear a Globadier. Yeah! A Chaos Warrior! Spread out, let's find that car. Dig that car, Fruity!
But yeah, that's... Once Rufus told me that you can basically roleplay super hard, I was like, okay. And I told him I'm still not okay with all the degeneracy in the game. He said, yeah, there's a bunch of sex in the game, just like there's a bunch of sex in real life. And I said, yeah, and I dislike that part of real life just as much. Ugh, I hate this part. If we get a horde in this part, we're gonna be in trouble. I have no intention to do any co-op with any of that.
Taste is worse than the smell.
I got hit!
Watch out for shield rats, lumberfoots. Won't someone use that damn part?
Yeah, that's bloody good. I still need your strong right arm. Go back.
No, not the pale queen.
Feel the force of you filthy bastard.
I'm getting hit by fucking nothing.
Kill without conscience, one eye. Here, ammunition.
Don't lie, I'm not feeling great. Heal, Roma. You're of no use, then.
Yeah, I have no intention of doing the co-op. The way Rufus explained it to me is, if you have a co-op partner and you want to play but your friend doesn't want to play, you can't remove that player from your party.
Off it goes. Keep on scoring.
So I'm just gonna stick with myself for now.
I can yet kill. We get it, Baldur. You're tough. Now heal. Is it supposed to do that? Over here, quickly now. Goes do me, soul-drinking wassock.
Ah, the stench. I can hardly breathe.
Pings at the wazoo.
Is it too much to ask for a moment of respite?
I'm gonna die. Yep. All because the Mastercraft pistol. Are we all gonna die? Oh my god. The Mastercraft pistol has a huge delay. That's why I wasn't able to do anything.
Straight from the false moon.
Ah, lovely. Can feel it doing me good.
I hear a leech on the prowl. Ah, over here, mayflies. Fire rat. Feeding.
I don't understand. That rat was in slow motion. Me and my wondrous hat. My medallion baubles. There goes the elf.
Are you with us, Grimdy? Elias, help! A globadier! You're badly wounded, Grimdy. Assassin rat!
That was rough.
Praise the comet. Ammunition.
Play TF2 VR. To my knowledge, there is no VR version of TF2. And if you say, oh, it's contractors modded, that's not TF2 VR. You should have said contractors with the TF2 mod.
Time to blow it up.
I hope it's not spoiled. Medical supplies here.
How do you render your vids? Your shit just doesn't want to stop being a bitch. I render in Vegas. Unless you're talking about Blender, then I render in Blender on Eevee.
Don't let me die with my boots on.
It's about to get a lot hotter.
That gas rat needs to die. Pick up your feet. Move!
Maybe some plague rats around here, I think.
Those doors hold, mate. Think that's a clover deer. I'm losing my patience. Kill that fire! More fire!
Throw it all. I thought this too easy.
Globadier's going to blow! I'm a mortal of flame!
Guys, come on! I'm sitting here wailing on the troll. You can't kill a couple fucking enemies?
Anyone have some healing? Or an arm they ain't using?
Assholes.
You're as bad as cut up, Grim. Accept some help for some gear.
I will say though, Outcast Engineer Barden is really, really good at... Yeah, that bomb was kind of big. That, like, this minigun is really good against bosses. It fucking annihilates bosses.
I will not run from them, lumberfoots.
Watch John Fran's videos for Vermintide? Yeah, I'm friends with the guy. He gave me all the Vermintide models for Blender. We're gonna do a collab here soon. I told him, I'm like, hey man, you play Darktide, you play Vermintide, and he goes, yeah. I said, I'm doing a sock sites where I'm going to compare the two games, and I explained to him very carefully. I was like, I'm not going to just rag on Darktide or Vermintide. I'm going to make it super clear. These games have their ups and their downs, but they need to be addressed. And he goes, okay, well, what's one of the things you're going to talk about in Darktide? I said, toughness. Toughness sucks. Toughness is a terrible fucking replacement for temporary health. Yeah, I have a couple sock sites that I want to do. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do in their order. Vermintide and Darktide. Comparison. Chivalry versus Mordhau. Telltale's The Walking Dead, Kenny versus Jane. Those are all things that I want to do. They're going to take some time to come out. And then I have a secret one that I'm going to be either talking about Adam's mom, or it's going to be a bait and switch of 15 minutes of me petting Tyrion.
Seems the ogres are migrating west. Better lock up the livestock.
I've almost got this one. Using the Masterwork pistol's alternate fire, shoot a monster 12 times without missing? That's so easy.
What do you make of it?
The Dark Omens as Barden. I feel like I've done that.
He tells me you've been dreaming of the future.
I'm gonna play Mordhau again. I reinstalled Mordhau not that long ago. And, Mordhau is still fun. It is still a very fun game. My problem with Mordhau is when you meet somebody that has not witnessed grass or felt the touch of a woman in their entire life, and they just 000 halberd and ruin an entire server. If there are none of those people in your game, it is still a very fun game.
So far, so good. Sigma has guided us here. The rest is down to us.
Please tell me you think Kenny was in the right and Jane was a bitch. You should know my biases, because like if you know who I am. Yeah, if you know who I am as a person, you should understand my biases. But like as a fair content creator, I usually keep the comparisons simple. But you should also understand that Jane was 100% wrong, and she is a terrible fucking person.
I've seen scores die in a single burst of blood. Kill that fire. A glorious shot. Well done. Only Lauder had told us where we were going. Look out! Chaos warrior!
Is Jane not urban enough? Jane is a glass-eating retard.
Guess that's dead. That's the heavy scamper of a ratling. Someone kill that crooked strap.
How nice.
fire! To my side!
That lifting platform is our route down, Lumberboots.
A most necessary potion.
Save your bombs if you want.
Do you even know how these lifting platforms work?
Not me. A simple bluff soldier, me. I keep to the things I know.
Well, I'm sure it's not a long list.
Long enough. So many ways to kill a body. Be they human, green skin, rat man, or elf.
I'm throwing a bomb! There! Bomb bomb! That one hurt! Oh, it's lost for you!
You think that's a lot?
I'm not a snake jack with blood chance!
Move in here!
The wildfire thrower is dead. That's right, Kruber. Let your training show.
Honest to God, thought I killed that fucking grabber.
I smell some ammunition.
A rot hell. Clumsier than you, mayflies. Ah, I'm fading. God preserve me.
Chaos Warrior's dead. That's the Chaos Warrior done.
Has anyone searched that building? Maybe it's tight. Such a delicate letter. Are you
He's like, oh God, stop it, stop it! And he's just shaking him like a maraca.
the Chaos Warriors had enough?
Grimness! Punch and smash like that! Assassin rat!
Outcast Engineer is a little fun, but he definitely is one of the weaker classes. Careers.
Don't let me go with my boots on.
You're sorely wounded, Kruber.
Ha! The fire that dies.
Because it's like, why would you play another ranged class for Barden when his first class is his ranged class? You know?
Healing draft. Don't squander it.
Don't know if that's just me.
This respite is only temporary, Dory. Their teeth will be at our throats again soon.
For the exiles, Ken.
That's Gooby!
Damn it.
Luminaire! Bring it down! Listen, leech. Arrows, where are they?
I'm leeching! No more plague from you!
Perversion approaches. Neither man nor beast.
Okay, I gotta put 12 shots in this thing without missing.
Search for our carrots.
Never mind, it fucking died, and I just mag dumped the elf. I think that might only be possible with a troll. Mag dump it while it's down on the ground. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Don't stand there watching, it's going to explode!
Ah, I was blocking. When do they stop? Elf goes down, Elf disconnects. Like fucking clockwork. Usually Vexel isn't right on the fucking nose about this stuff. He was right on the nose about this. Elf goes down one time, it's over. Leaves.
Anyone else's stomach heaving at that stench?
A chaos warrior.
No.
I'm binding my rage.
Ha! One less wreckage-ar!
The Packmaster King.
Hookrak's dead!
Like the flow cloth. Your ancestors must have fought alongside Sigma.
My ancestors fought alongside everyone, Grimgy, and with each other. Let's hard in the mountains.
Dive cards everywhere, boys.
Massive bombardier.
Kazaki Doom and armor! String better! I'm a bit banged up.
You pull through, dwarf. That's better. One less chaos warrior.
A lot of people like elves. That's fine and all. But I gotta tell you, I have never met a more pompous group of players in my life than elf players.
Plague boats incoming.
Globadiers dead and gone. Blackfire, light weak and dead.
Praise the comet ammunition.
Trying to not shoot people in the fucking back. Because I know the Masterwork pistol hurts.
Not yet. Not yet.
Heal up, dwarf. You're fooling no one.
Look, one of them black rats.
I'm ready for you.
Plague boats incoming.
That's what we like to see.
The fire rat to deal with me, like. Gunnery, be ready.
Whoa!
The rascal fellow. Is that the fireman?
That really doesn't get old. Just the nice sound of a pin cushion, all the musket balls going into these rats. It's nice. It's a good feeling, really. All of those were crits. Oh my god.
No, kill that bloody racket there.
Supplies to heal our wounds here.
Down the hatch.
Dude, all of those were crits. Oh man.
This better taste good.
That was good stuff. They changed the way cranking the gun works. It's a perk. I have a perk specific. Welcome, esteemed Habs.
Your timing is impeccable. My ritual heals the soul of
Welcome, esteemed Habs.
So, this is Lona's old book, these days. I know some of you plans to go. Straight to the face. Feel the door start through for you.
Ugh.
I need more ammunition.
Anyone ever told you they made you game yourselves with hot water? Yeah, I've done hot, I've done cold, I've done iced, and I've used milk. So far, top tier, room temperature and milk. Milk turns it into a nice, sweet little apple fritter type thing.
I'm a morsel of flame. Whoa, a rare mistful. The next one will be better, Azunga. Couldn't be much worse. Oi!
Oh no, it's bubblegum foot scrub. Oh, my head hurts. Oh man. That's funny. Ah, that's funny. What I need to do is I need to go to the Nexus mods, and I need to figure out how much or how easy it is to revert Vermintide back to launch. I want to play launch Vermintide so I can effectively compare the two games. I want to compare Darktide and Vermintide to their launches. Because I know for a fact launch version of Vermintide 1 was rough. I know for a fact that shit sucked. Cool. Red hammer. Because there's folks saying like, oh, well, Vermintide 2 wasn't always good. That's right. It wasn't always good, but it was fun and it fucking worked. Meanwhile, launch Darktide, having full toughness, dying to one poxwalker that looked at you funny and you fall like a swift breeze. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. I don't like the purple. I prefer the blue.
Bubble spew, hail scourge.
Wisdom serves better if you ask me. As I have said, I wield magic. It is faith.
Man, I'd be stretching.
Looks like a rock trout, tastes like a rock trout, and is as slippery as a rock trout. It's likely a rock trout.
This is the wisdom of your ancestor gods, I suppose.
Aye, the liar loved a fish supper. You'd be surprised how many of our parables have scales.
Bath Romo. Dude, no Bath Romo, bro.
You going to hang around all day?
I'm sure you become more insufferable since you're...
Insufferable? I was never insufferable. Merely outspoken.
And that's exactly what an insufferable man would say.
Oh, I defer to your judgment. After all, I am sure you have much to teach me on the topic of being insufferable.
Stop faffing around. We don't have time to waste. I don't want to hurry you, but we've got problems.
What if I've held back my potential all these years?
How so, Sienna?
I'm neither the witch Saltzpyre fears, nor the disciplined wizard my tutors hope to shape.
But that's good, isn't it?
I used to think so. But if I can't be one, I must be the other. That's what I was taught.
But if for absolutely no reason whatsoever, the Skaven just kind of went back to the sewers and said, "Oh." Oh. What if the Skaven were just like, I'm not really feeling it right now, and they just go home?
Let's get ready.
Aldrin's complaining that our magical bridge isn't working as it should. No matter to me, I don't mind walking places, but Lorna wants us to check out the Temple of Yenlui and see if we can put a stop to the interference. Might have known there'd be elves involved.
Greatsword is based. The worst weapon in the game? Yeah, sure. Go for it, buddy. What if the Skaven were like, honk shoe, I'm not really feeling it right now.
Nothing but trouble to the righteous.
So you're sure the temple's nearby? I can't see a sign of it.
A potion!
They've sent plague for us.
Sooner we're back in civilization, the better.
There! Storm vermin!
Lovely stuff. Oh, I love that, I'll win it.
Stand for the Witch! Your aim is as crooked as your morals.
I honest to God think the Packmaster has more damage resistance than most enemies. Well, that's obviously apparent, but what I'm saying is, like, I've shot Packmasters in the head and they just don't fucking care sometimes.
Couldn't agree more. And how do you do that?
She's like the living fire of the mountain. I am worthy.
I think that's a clover deer.
What's the video?
Listen to that fucking pin cushion.
Get ready to scatter. That's a gun rat. We got the strangler.
It's a beginner tip for Vermintide 2. Dodge and block. This game is not Left 4 Dead. It's better.
Get around you. Don't face it head on.
So when you block, you have these little shields. You can push to sacrifice a shield. You can also push and hold down the attack button to do a shove attack. Some weapons have good shove attacks, some don't. Blocking reduces the duration of the shields. Sorry, the durability of the shields. But they can be recharged quickly. That's 12. Should have gotten an achievement off that.
Sounds like an assassin.
Oh, burn through that shield, Emma, Black Ratty!
Strangler, get off me, you damn dirty rat!
Another bloody rat, and this time with a flamethrower.
Grimnir's spear, the Racky's ass down!
A storm vermin! Engage with care!
Kill him quicker next time, would you?
Another thing is utilize dodge.
Not
enemy attacks desync from targeting you when you dodge. Even if it looks like an attack might not hit you, if you dodge, it will more than likely miss you.
Healing drop! Over here!
This is the way.
Storm comes.
Oh, yeah.
The rat, darling. I'll be waiting in the shadows. Then,
Breathe it in and spit the blood out of your mouth.
the gas rat. Lovely.
Got him. Ever tried true solo in Vermintide 2? No, that's retarded. It is a 4-player co-op game designed around 4 players and co-op, and it is a game. If you play it with no bots and no help, the game is not fun, nor is it fair. If you want to go do that, be my guest. I'm not doing that. That's retarded. Look at this Cataclysm solo with no bots. Why? Because I can. Okay. You do realize that that's gonna, like, fuck your game, right? That, like, fucks a lot of the balance. True solo in something like Left 4 Dead, the game director doesn't let things that can disable you spawn when you're by yourself to give a chance to anybody. Now, if there's a disabler already on the field... Oh, hello. If there's a disabler already on the field and it's not dead, then that's different. But in situations like Vermintide, there's no way to, like... Oh, that sucks. That's not a thing. So if you're by yourself in Vermintide 2 and all your allies are dead, it can still spawn Packmasters, it can still spawn hook rats, it can still spawn leeches, it can still spawn all that nasty shit. Which can really fuck with you a lot. But in a game like Left 4 Dead, you're sitting there... Oh, that's a good little attention to detail.
Listen, fire rat. Fire rat's dead.
I've never seen it do that. In Left 4 Dead, if you're by yourself, let's say everybody's dead and it's just you, it will not spawn smokers, it will not spawn chargers, it will not spawn jockeys, it will not spawn hunters, it won't spawn any of those. Now, if you're by yourself in Left 4 Dead, like by yourself, as in you fucked off and there's more than, I believe it's 200 hammer units by yourself, yeah, it will spawn disablers purposely to fuck with you. Purposely. But in this game, if you're alone, it will actively seek out disablers to go get you. It will spawn gutter runners, hook rats, it will spawn leeches, they'll do that. So if you're playing Cataclysm by yourself, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to play this, but a horde shows up, it's just as likely it'll also spawn a gutter runner too, which will make the run really fucking hard. Oh, okay. He was quick on that too.
Washington's going to explode!
Healing draft.
you to battle.
Run this anvil! Kruber's dead!
Haven gunner!
There's so much gas. Ah!
Ew, oh, vile!
Healing draft. Don't squander it.
That's great for you, Rima. True Solo's fucking retarded. Have fun playing it. That sounds stupid. There you go. I didn't know that the Master Pistol had a fucking hidden inspect animation. This makes me happy. I just saw that gutter runner somewhere.
Sigma has guided us to healer's tools.
Just heard it. I think I can. I think I like. Oh, never mind.
Can't lie, not feeling great. Take more care, Azungi. They're no use to us dead.
What do you think about Kata? The game is not balanced around Kata.
I am a mountain. I feel
There were people that were asking for Cataclysm because it was in Vermintide 1. And as fun as Cataclysm was, it was basically hitless. You basically had to do it hitless.
Something's wrong here. That radio is cold.
And then they threw Cataclysm in this game, and they're like, we don't know what to do anymore, so we're kind of just giving you this difficulty, and the reward for it is not useful. It's not good. So, I know for a fact, a champion Emperor's chest... Yeah, the champion chest that is Emperor's difficulty, like the highest that you can possibly go. I know for a fact that the chances of getting a red... The chances of getting a red is... I believe it's 3%?
Useful, but still not welcome.
I believe. Someone might have the exact number, I don't remember. But that's champion. So you go and you do legend, and Emperor's Vault, I think is 5% or it's 10%. I think. There's no animosity, Rima. True Solo's fucking retarded. Have fun playing it. Now, I found out that an Emperor's Cataclysm chest, which I don't remember what it is, I don't think it's a chest, it's like some rare version of a vault. I think the reward for that is like 8% chance of a red? It's not worth it. That's terrible.
Rats, it'd still be standing if they chose structure over style.
It's like still really low. Now, if you do a Chaos Waste on Cataclysm and you actually manage to beat it, That's good. Like, congratulations and stuff. I just know for a fact that the rewards for Cataclysm are not worth it. Because you gotta think of it like this. It's value through success, you know? Cataclysm is really hard, and you have to get super good to enjoy or even, like, reliably beat Cataclysm. You can be as good as you want, but if you're not able to handle that kind of difficulty consistently, it's a waste of your time. You have to be able to, goddamn, you have to be able to handle it in order to ream the rewards that you want. Cataclysm is for people that truly want a challenge, which is good for them. I don't want to do that. That's stupid. Because Cataclysm is borderline unfair. But it's hard for people that want that challenge. Good for them. But if you're like, I want to play Cataclysm because I want a bunch of reds. I want all the reds that I can possibly get. Okay, go play Legend. But I want to play Cataclysm. Then you don't care about the reds because your reward chance is not any higher. It's 3% higher. Like, there's a reason why there's no achievements in the game that reward you for Cataclysm, because they don't expect you to play it. And also, I believe Cataclysm is DLC only.
Come on! Up here!
Stephen Dunrat!
The Ratling's gonna die!
So, like, let's say it takes you 9 attempts to beat 1 Chaos Waste on Cataclysm difficulty. You get 3 little things, you have an 8% chance every time, and you unlock all 3. You probably still won't get a red. Legend, much easier. Still hard, but much easier. You handle Legend, and you can beat 3 Legends in the time it takes you to fail 9 Katas. Well, 3 Legends, that's 9 Emperor's Chests. You have 9 unique rolls to get reds. And the odds are just about the same.
Crook! The gas rat! Look out, it's gonna blow!
If you want to go play Kata, but don't play it with the excuse of, oh, no, I do it because I want the reds. No, you do it because you're insane.
Grimnias, bones, another black unstopping a dwarf, is there? Trust me, warming up!
Warming up! You don't know the meaning of those words, Barney.
Ammunition here!
They come like a curse!
That's the stuff.
Right over here.
What a mess! I suppose we better fix it. If we can.
I'll burn that black rat.
I would probably give Kata a try, or a better thing if it was like 10%. Because 10% chance of a red, or even a 20% chances of at a red, but you throw the book at me, that's cool. I'm alright with that. But 3%? No, 3%'s kind of lame. Thoughts on Grail Knight? Easily his second best class, easily.
But beware then,
Who knows what heresy it invites?
Kruber's best class is Mercenary. It's not a debate. Sorry. I hate to be the ring bearer of bad news. Grail Knight is really, really good. He's a really, really good one. But Mercenary is superior in every way.
Get out of his path, Dory!
Oh, that's good. You feel it?
Plague Racky coming to say hello!
Look at my hat. Doesn't even have anything on it. It's just a wooden plate. Ooh, headshot. What? Oh, that shit nearly killed me. The fuck out of here. It's the best Bardin for me? I can play any of them, but the best Bardin is Ironbreaker. Ironbreaker can't fucking die. Slayer Bardin is nice. The thing about Slayer Bardin is he doesn't have a ranged weapon. Even with the throwable axes, like it's not a musket pistol, it's not the marksman pistol, it's not a crossbow. They're the axes. They're okay. They get the job done of killing something far away. But that's about it. Like it's fine. He does a lot of damage, but he's whatever. Survivalist Bardin is good. He is the support class that comes with him. He's super good. That getting a third of your ammo back off of his pouches. I'm about to come. I love it when there's ammo all over the floor. My favorite thing ever.
Raining again.
Ow! And then there's Ironbreaker, which does... He takes 30% less damage. He gets a free hit. He teaches you some pretty bad habits, though. He teaches you that you can just tank everything when on other classes you can't really do that. The point is to not take that much damage. Nice profile picture, Valkyrian Maiden. But the point is you're not supposed to, like, take damage in the first place. It's a very safe class. And then there's Outcast Engineer. By far his worst class. This is not a very good class at all. Let's sit down. Love these big titty bitches. Let's see. Yeah, Ironbreaker's his best. I'd say Ranger is second best. Downside of Ranger is how low his health is. Slayer Barden is really fun, but lacks, like survivability, I guess. Outcast Engineer fucking sucks. Is not good at all. He's a very, very weak class. His DPS is pretty high, but... Whoa, that scared the fuck out of me.
Says class fucking sucks. Still keeps playing said class.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? I think a Baldur's Gate. I think it's gross, but I bought it. You're back, gonna grab a ramen break.
It's gonna have to go, or my name isn't Gorrickson, which it definitely is. Not sure how we're to do the business yet, but we'll figure something out.
So, if you like Outcast Engineer, that's fine. That minigun is really fun on bosses, especially like trolls. But the only two things that I recommend... Take that shit back, I don't want it. The only reason why I recommend Outcast Engineer's DLC is the Cog Hammer, which is his... undoubtedly, it's not even really a contest. Undoubtedly... his best two-hander. And I think every class can use it. I think so. It does great headshot damage. Its charge attack is designed for single targets and hitting the head. And the light attack is super fast, great sweeps, great patterns, lots of damage, and every attack has armor pen. It's borderline unfair. And then there's the Masterwork pistol, which is Barden's best secondary. It does bananas damage to monsters. I don't like the inaccuracy on the fanning because it makes the... It basically makes the it makes the bullet basically come out of the barrel at a 45-degree angle, which I fucking hate. But its damage is phenomenal. Everything is so great. It's oh, I love it. Oh, mwah.
Suffering wherever I tread. None
Hey,
of it with
Staxolotl.
my hand. That heavy tread, arrogance.
There is no turret class, there's no pet class, there's no summon class, anything like that.
Slay that writhing mass of corruption!
You're sorely wounded, Kruber.
Just that fine thing!
Lend me your might.
Is what I would have said.
Watch out, them! I'm on form today, Dory!
Hold your boarding. Underwater ale right before a bite.
A good
Good thunder! No heretics saving the day.
A pack master! Count Yes, Axe, that's quite a hook! The assassin!
In terms of like the DLC weapons, I think someone can correct me on this.
The fast flow is mine!
I think Salt Spires is the only one that comes with a DLC weapon that can't be used on every class. No, Sister the Thorn. She can't, yeah, her other classes can't use the staff. So...
Crush you! Ow! This is fire!
Ow.
Fire rat. Death not alive. Hey, Sigma. Healing truck. It's a flight bomber.
Over here, mayflies. It reeks of black powder.
Chaos warrior!
Yeah, I really don't want Sienna's 4th class to be super weak. That's gonna break my heart. Even less of a reason to play Vermintide, because it'll just make you want to play Darktide. Because I'm almost certain that Sienna's 4th class is going to be Darktide's, or sorry, Vermintide's like finale.
You're making me proud, Sergeant!
They're gonna add everything they can with like adjustments from the community and quality of life changes. They're gonna do everything with Sienna's shit. And then once they add her, they're gonna say, okay, we're done for now.
Oh! Bloody flop! Give a man a moment, will ya?
Gas rat. A gas rat is
Yeah, Bean Miser, I've never used it like this before. Kind of unsatisfying.
Stay close to me. I see the path. Warm on me, Dory. We'll take the Kentucky Dome together. We're not
Yeah, they're gonna do everything they can to give Sienna her career. They're gonna add a new map with it. They're gonna make the map really good for Sienna, like tight corridors and stuff, so that she can burn everything.
Watch yourselves. There's a gas racking here. We've got plague monks, Dory.
Go softly into your failure, assassin.
Fire back. Opening up.
God, the fuck? fucking bush! Whoever put that bush up there, I hate you!
Do your duty, Kruger. Rise. Take strength from righteous purpose, Kruger. This way. Your emperor needs you. Grab her.
They reek of blade. Kill them quickly.
But yeah, they're gonna do what they can to max out Sienna, make her balling busted. And then, after that, they're gonna say, this is the end for now. Here's a second ending to the game. You know, after they killed the Skittergate. Because the Skittergate's technically the ending. But that'll be that. Then they're gonna say, we're gonna take a long break from Vermintide. You won't see any updates for a year. Let the mods carry the game. And they're gonna go full sail on Darktide. Because it still needs work. The fact that toughness is not as useful as temp health is a fucking travesty.
Healing draft, mayflies.
There. Trade loot.
I hear a leech on the prow. And Bouvier, hold your breath and shield your eyes.
Storm vermin. Keep your elbow up. Jaws open. You down. Ram, I can hear your advice.
Another mayfly gone.
There, in that shadow.
The darkness shines through the ancient ambers.
There's just a lot of gameplay choices and game design choices in Darktide that just don't make any fucking sense.
Tastes vile.
I mean, really, they don't make any sense. Rerolling your trinkets and your other things. Rerolling your trinkets locks one of the stats. Like, I don't get it.
Medical supplies, over here.
Healing draft. Don't squander it.
It'll be 2 stats now? That's still stupid.
Here, ammunition.
Globa the Toughness. Crossed its last. And chaos will be moving. Should we stop it? Let the fire that.
Wow, I hate this. That is not satisfying.
I'd rather some milk relief, but
I don't even care if my fucking shots don't penetrate Chaos Warriors anymore. That's too slow. That's not satisfying.
Quickly now. Rattling gun has to be.
Can you choose the stat or is it random? if you re-roll one stat, it locks the one you didn't re-roll, forcing it to be there forever. So if you like some things on the trinket, but you want to re-roll them all anyway, Tough Turkey's Tone-Up Bowl. So Tough Turkey's donut hole, you are, you're just gonna have to get a new fucking trinket with better shit.
As you should, Grimgate. No one wants to look your corpse around.
How about you just don't fucking lock any of them? I see someone in chat's like defending it, like you can change it later. Like, no, just get rid of the fucking locks. It's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Let me max out my curios, and then let me re-roll them. Would you imagine if that was a thing in Vermintide? That'd be retarded. They only have 2 traits anyway, and you lock one so you can re-roll the other one. Just remove the fucking lock. There's no reason to defend it. Like, there's shit that doesn't make any sense to me in some of this stuff. Just remove it. Literally, like, all of these problems are just remove it. That's the fix to all of them. Hey, I hate toughness. Why do you hate toughness? Because it's useless. What does it do? Fucking nothing. It blocks one melee hit from one enemy one time until it's full again. How about you just fucking remove it? What would you do instead? Temporary health. We don't want to make it too much like Vermintide. Why the fuck not? It's overwhelmingly positive.
There. Time for the final touch.
Like, I don't get it. Why would you not just embrace the fact that your previous game is better and just work on that? We don't want people comparing Darktide to Vermintide. Then fucking make a different game. Don't make Vermintide with a Warhammer skin. Guys, Darktide is not Vermintide. Yes, it is! Yeah, it literally is! It's the same fucking game, but worse! Dude, I like Darktide, don't get me wrong. It's fun, but it is drastically inferior to Vermintide. Drastically inferior. And then there's folks that are like, oh, well, Vermintide's been out for 10 years. Then you should have learned from that.
You'd look better.
Tired of cracking skulls, okay? Hold on, I'm feeling a touch out of sorts.
Where's the ogre? Where's the rat ogre? Did we just kill it in 2 seconds? I just didn't notice?
Yeah, I used my ult and pushed him into the pit. Killed him instantly.
What a fucking moron. He should have been better at the game.
Should have played the game better.
He should have zagged when he should have zigged.
Like, I get they want to do things differently so that these games have variety and things change and stuff. I get that. But the term, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, is such a valuable fucking thing right now. I don't get it. Now, I'm not saying they have to put Skaven in the game, or they have to do, you know, like, basically just Vermintide with more guns. But that's essentially what Darktide is. And it's worse. Getting shot by a gunner makes you stand still? Toughness doesn't block melee damage? Grims, well, I think they changed this. Grims had constant curse. They would constantly take away your permanent max HP. I'm really glad they changed that.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Cool. A genetically engineered rat that you have, or this conveniently placed clip I found.
Receive the judgment of Sigma!
But yeah, carrying a Grim makes your HP slowly go down to 1 wound. Like, what the fuck? Having 2 Grims makes it go down even more? No one wants to do any of the side objectives because it's an all or nothing gain? I don't get that. Like, these changes don't make any sense to me. In Vermintide, there are 2 grimoires and there are 3 tomes. If you get 3 tomes and 2 grims, you get a lot of rewards because you did all the side stuff and you put yourself at a disadvantage because now you can't use potions. Okay, that's cool. That's a side objective. Look at this game right now. We missed a tome and we missed a grim. We still get a reward for it. It still gives us progress towards the thing, which is good. But in Darktide, if you're missing even one of the side objective, you fail it. So you don't get any of that shit. It's confusing. Why not just give me at least like, hey, you need 3 tomes to get 1,000 gold. Well, we only picked up 2 tomes, so give me 66% of the reward that you were going to give me. You know? Just give me 2/3 of what I was supposed to get. And then the tomes and the grims are randomly placed, so sometimes you might not even fucking find them. I'm changing my talents right now. That shit is AIDS.
Is it me? Or are the Skaven a bit more vigorous than normal? I wonder if it's got anything to do with the comet.
To Fort Braxenbrücke. Apparently it's under siege by the Patsworn, and Lorna wants
You can stay mad, Rika. But,
convinced 4 of us can make a difference. He's wrong.
I really liked Darktide's beta.
A good dozen all by myself, and that's sober.
Darktide's beta was so good. It was so good. It was wonderful. It was fun. It was well made. It was just mwah. So good. And then they said, oh yeah, there was a handful of players that said Damnation was too easy, so we ruined the game for everybody else. Like, what? Yeah, Toughness is now damage mitigation instead of damage blocking. What? Why? No, why? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why is Toughness bad?
When I has a taste for mindless slaughter, who'd have thought?
And then another thing that's really fucking annoying is that the, what is it? Oh god, what was it? What was it? Oh my god, what was it? I'm drawing a blank here. Oh, optimization got worse. One of the big reasons why I'm not playing Darktide right now, because I would be playing it, I can't run it anymore. I could run the beta, I could run launch, I could run a bunch of stuff. As these updates proceeded to come out more and more, I can't run the game anymore. I have a 3090, I have 264 gigabytes of RAM, the big boy RAM too, like my computer is not a small feat. I saved up a lot of money to make sure that my computer was really good. I like my computer a lot. I can't run Darktide anymore.
A potion! Corpses everywhere. The smell of them turns my stomach. Fire rat. No more fires.
Now I know adding more stuff to the game is going to make it harder to run, and I'm not like ragging it because of that. What I am saying is I ran it just fine not that long ago, and now I can't run it at all. Like, what's the game that launched and nobody... Wild Hearts. Okay, Wild Hearts launched and nobody could run it. So if the game keeps making progress and over time people still can't run it, you didn't lose out on anything. Like, I'm just speaking from a purely subjective standpoint here. If you couldn't run it before and you still can't run it, that sucks. That still sucks. Right? I'm not defending that. I'm just saying it's exactly the same as it was before, so your position on it didn't change. Darktide, I used to be able to run it at like 400 frames a second. I can't run it anymore. It's way too laggy. So a game that I could play and could enjoy is now worse. Like, I don't want to rag on the game for absolutely no reason, so I make sure that every complaint I have with Darktide is a fair one. And I'm telling you right now, Toughness sucks! It's so bad! Toughness is a bad fucking mechanic. It still sucks. In Vermintide, if you are doing well, you are rewarded with a lot of health to be able to defend yourself in really, really, really thick, congested situations of rats and beastmen. It's what makes blunt weapons useful, is that they can sweep through crowds and do things. It's fun, it's nice, it's rewarding to be aggressive and good at the game. But then the game fucking, like, things come out and it's like, what the fuck? Why? What happened to the temp health? We got rid of it. We replaced it with Toughness. What does Toughness do? Toughness is damage reduction. You do realize why that's bad, right? Like, please, tell me I'm not screaming into the void here. You do understand why damage reduction and damage blocking doesn't fucking work in games like these, right? Oh, fuck me. Here's a perfect example. You're at 1 HP. Oh. You're at 1 HP. A Poxwalker walks up and taps you lightly. You had full toughness. In the current edition of the game, you blocked 1 hit. In the current edition of the game, on full toughness, you will block 1 hit from a melee hit. Oh. In the old version of the game, it didn't fucking matter. Melee damage bleeds through your toughness. It did not used to do that in the beta, which is what I fell in love with in Darktide. So if you were at 1 HP, but you had full toughness, you could take as many gunshots from scab gunners and dreg gunners all you wanted. But if a Poxwalker hits you one time, you go down. Oh yeah, and this is a hot take. You don't have to agree with me, that's totally fine. Gunners ruin Darktide.
Not as you'd to understand them. The living world is our fortress.
I'll say it right now.
Shape it to our need.
If there were less range enemies in Darktide, I would play it more.
Rivers, mountains, and the wings of the storm.
I hate the gunners. I hate the shotgunners. I hate every single ranged enemy in that game. I can't stand it. I thought I dodged, but I went up that rock and I missed. The fact that if you get shot, holds you in place and reduces your dodge range, that sucks. And before somebody says, just don't get shot, that is literally not an option. In some cases, on some of the shock troops, you can dodge their initial firing. If you dodge as their gun flashes, you can do that. The thing is that dodging and blocking are tied to the same stamina. It's not in Vermintide. So you can block and dodge, and they won't hinder each other. You will eventually run out of stamina to sprint, to slide, to block, and to dodge, because they share the same fucking stamina. What's also great is Ogryn is so fucking big, he can't use cover.
That's the heavy scamper of a ratling. Bugger! Cannons no longer roll. Hurry, Gory! This'll be tight. A chaos barrier. That's what we call a battle.
What's Kruger's best weapon? It's his great hammer. It's no contest. The halberd would be much better if its attack swings weren't fucking retarded.
Another of these black birds come to challenge me.
Bandages, tinctures, and medicine.
Still bloody hurts, but at least I'm not bleeding now.
Listen, what my floor?
The warp fire thrower is no longer a threat.
Thoughts on Battlebit? Battlebit makes me mad. I'm not gonna hate on a game made by a couple people for no reason, but I will compare it to the game that it's comparing itself to. But I will always compare it fairly. I know that Battlebit doesn't have the dev team that DICE or EA has, and that's totally fine. Excuse me. Sorry. Swallowing all that water. What I am going to say is, yet again, for the 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 5, 20, 42. And 4, he was fine. Okay. So for the 4th Battlefield-esque game in a row, in a row, support is the shittiest class, and that hurts my feelings.
Steady, Dory. Assassin inside.
And before someone's like, support has extra health. He has extra health to do more things. Engineer SMG. Argument invalid. Bipods don't work. The fucking bipod for the M249 I worked my ass off to unlock doesn't work. Motherfucker, I dodged that. Support in Battlefield 1 is good at one thing, and that's holding down a corridor. That's it. He can't do much else. His guns are very weak. He has 2 guns that are meant for frontline damage. I'm talking about, when I say a class is bad, I'm not looking at it individually. I'm looking at it compared to the other classes and what they can do. And in Battlefield 1, Medic is the worst class. Just, it's not an argument. Medic is the worst class. He is not good. His guns are atrocious. His gadgets are really mediocre, I guess. But then support is right next to him. Assault. So Battlefield 1 was their first attempt at making a separation between assault and medic because they made engineer a class that spawns in vehicles. Stupid fucking change if you ask me, but it doesn't matter. It's not my forte. Anyway, in Battlefield 1, assault is phenomenal. The entire game revolves around assault. Assault is the best class. He is so jarringly fucking good. Because he gets all the shotguns, he gets all the submachine guns, he gets bolt actions that fire faster than most things. I think. I don't remember, actually. Second to strongest assault is... excuse me. Recon. With the implementation of the sweet spot mechanic, Recon is ludicrously strong. Oh! I'm gonna die. Plague Rat snuck up on me. But yeah, support is the second weakest, medic is the weakest class. Assault is #1 and recon is right there. I would not have a problem with assault if he wasn't designed to be the best class from the very beginning. Like, support is meant to give his fellow squad mates ammo and gadgets. That's his main role. He also suppresses, and he's good at defending. That's good. Medic revives downed allies. His lethality is weaker compared to everybody else, but his support potential is unmatched because he can actually save people. Recon is meant to thin out herds so that support can do what he needs to do. Everybody has a niche or whatever. What's the niche of the assault? Fucking kill everything better than everybody else. Dude, I remember they had to nerf shotguns. I honest to God, I think shotguns were nerfed 9 separate times, and they're still the best. They're just really fucking good. Comic-Con was okay, Ooga Booga Man. It could have been better.
There, that's it on her. No more kills for you, assassin.
And then in Battlefield 5, they flipped it around a little bit. Support is good. They fucked with his MMGs, so he's actually... You can't use them effectively. You use them...
Why not? You might just hit the bag of
Like, when you use the, when you use the support in Battlefield 5, he doesn't have too much that can deal with vehicles, which completely fucking annihilate everything in that goddamn game. But he has the plunge mine. Sadly, plunge mines require 2, whereas the assault gets fucking dynamite. I don't understand why they're so scared of giving support his C4 back. Like, I don't get it. It's baffling to me. The last game where support had throwable explosives that could deal with vehicles by himself was Battlefield 4. And it wasn't OP or anything. It was hard to do that. You had to get close to the vehicles that have third-person view, so you could throw C4 on them. And then Hardline gave him the breaching charges, but vehicles weren't a problem in Hardline. Vehicles are actually fair in Hardline. Vehicles are my least favorite part of Battlefield. I know it's the whole identity of the game, and I'm not trying to rag on it for that. I promise, I want more shit to be cool. Like, I want everybody to be able to do whatever they want to do all the time. I never don't want something to be good. I want medic to be strong. I want support to have C4. I want recon to be able to snipe people. I want assault to be good at close quarters. But, dude, in 2042, they went in such a harsh backline. It is not even funny. In 2042, there is one class, one, that can kill vehicles, and it's the engineer. One. Support can't do it. Support doesn't have the anti-tank grenade that recently came out. Engineer is the only one that has that. Support doesn't have C4. He doesn't have an AT pistol. He doesn't have the recoilless. He doesn't have anything. There's no support that can deal with a vehicle. If you're next to a vehicle, you die as a support. You can't do anything. The only thing that he has in 2042 are AP rounds on the LMGs. They do 1 damage every 10 bullets. They do stop health regen on the automatically health regenning vehicles, but they don't do very much damage. Recon gets C4. Yeah, Recon gets fucking C4 and SOFLAMs.
Looks like the twin
Medic also gets C4. Isn't that funny? An engineer gets all the rocket launchers, which he should have. That's what he should have. And Assault, actually don't remember what Assault has. I think he has some things. I think he has enough stuff to take down vehicles and whatever. But yeah, there's nothing that classes can do if you're not an engineer that can deal with vehicles easily. And it is so fucking frustrating.
Kruber's always talking about his past, Grimke, but I know nothing about your family.
There is little to tell, Darktide. I was raised by the Order.
Sounds like a hard life.
Carrick Knoll fell years ago, but with a chance to set...
Like, I'm going to explain how helicopters work in 2042. And I played it a week ago. So this isn't launch knowledge. This is knowledge from exactly 6 days ago. Helicopters. Okay? How do you deal with a helicopter? Let's work together. Let's say we have a full functioning fledgling team here. Support. LMG with 200 rounds, the M249 with AP rounds, okay? That stops its health regen. Recon with the SOFLAM so that it's easily to lock onto from every other person. Next, support, okay, medic doesn't do anything unless medic gets killed. And then assault. Assault has some I think he gets one rocket launcher or something, I don't remember. But he gets AP rounds as well. And then Engineer with the AA. Rocket launcher. I believe it's called the Javelin or something. Or we can use the recoilless thanks to the SOFLAM. The helicopter is marked. And you're getting ready to shoot it. Okay, so what does the helicopter do? He flies down. Close to the ground. Because SOFLAM and lock-on rocket launchers don't work under radar. They don't work. Yeah. If a helicopter is too close to the ground, there is a below radar feature where you cannot lock onto them. Okay, so we should get a recoilless for this. Okay, it's a really, really slow rocket. So you're gonna have to aim really, really hard. But good luck. Next is, let's say it's not below radar. Got it. It's in the air right now. And you're locking onto it. Great. You fire your rocket. Flares. Flares are on a 12-second cooldown. Flares are on a 12-second cooldown. And, reloading the Javelin takes about 5 seconds. So let's say the flares are down. And he's also in the air, locked onto. You fire your rocket. He turned a little too hard. It missed. Okay. Next, he's not moving. We've got this. It's in the bag. His flares are down. He's not moving very fast. We got his ass. It is over. We've got him. It's over. You hit him. Nice. You actually hit the helicopter. It flies away into areas you can't see him. He's too far away to lock onto. He presses the number 4 and he regens all his health back. Then he comes back. And you have to do it again. Alright. Let's say you're in a more enclosed space like Kaleidoscope. He can't exactly fly away that well. Alright? You hit him with a rocket launcher. Nice, you got him. He can't fly away that well. You're pelting him with AA rounds. He can't use his auto repair. You've got this shit. You've got him down. You reload your Javelin. You hit him again. He's not dead. Helicopters take 3 rockets. The Whirlybird, the Nightbird, the fucking Vulture, the fast-flying small 4-seater that can be controlled by one person. Yeah, that takes 3 rockets to go down. Oh, by the way, he flew away and got all his health back, by the way.
Still no ale. Healing draft.
And by the way, SOFLAMs and lock-ons have a range. They don't work at super far ranges. Which makes sense, but it's another thing that hurts infantry. So anytime someone tells you that they are a skilled pilot or a skilled anything, and they use a vehicle, you tell them immediately to kill themselves. Unironically, thunderstorms. I have never had such an awful fucking time going up against any form of vehicle in that game. This was a week ago. This is not launch. This was a week ago. There are people that brag about having 100 kills with 0 deaths. There are people that brag about having like 200 assists, being the best helicopters in the fucking game, and doing absolutely everything they can to be as strong as humanly possible. Dog, you're playing a fucking helicopter. It's already the strongest it can be. And now there's drama in the Battlefield community between the best helicopter players. My brother in Christ, you fucking slam your head on the keyboard and you're getting 1,000,000 kills. I'm supposed to be impressed by that shit? And then they go down on the ground and they suck ass playing infantry. And they'll even use the most OP shit possible, Vector with a drum mag, and they'll still talk shit. Oh, by the way, vehicles still have third person. Tanks can go to 0 to 45 in half a second, actually. Gotta say, not super impressed with how they handled vehicles. Like, vehicles were already a pain in the ass in Battlefield 4. They were a gigantic pain in the ass in Battlefield 1. And again, a big pain in the ass in Battlefield 5. I would rather fight all of those vehicles at once than fight a single fucking helicopter. Like, I'm not ragging on the ability of, hey, I'm one infantryman with no squad. I can't take down this helicopter. Okay, got it. Like, that makes sense. You should work together with your team to take down things as dangerous as vehicles. I'm not an idiot. I get that. Vehicles are a big deal. But why the fuck can one dude in one vehicle piloting a 4-seater can fly, shoot, and survive for up to an hour-long round with 200 plus kills, no deaths, with like no effort attached? As opposed to me, that has 5 deaths against him, and I'm forced to run inside a building because I can't fucking run away from him. Ever gone against a mortar truck in Battlefield 1? Yep. 100 service star mortar trucks. That's 10,000 kills.
As you should be. No one wants to look your corpse around.
I don't like going in vehicles because I don't think they're fun. I think they're very unfair against the team that they're going up against. I greatly dislike them. But I'm not an idiot where I understand that a tank should not be easy to kill.
We got the strangler.
Just period. A tank should not be easy to kill. I get that. But if I do everything correct, it should fucking die. If I throw 3 pieces of C4 on a tank, it should blow the fuck up. If I shoot a helicopter 1 time with a rocket, it should blow the fuck up. But the fact that it requires 3 rockets, and it gains all these things to do whatever it wants, and then they just ruin matches for people. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for the guy that ruins matches for people? Dude, I don't fucking care. I feel like there is not an equal amount of effort being displayed between vehicle users and infantry users. It takes me and my entire squad to kill 1 helicopter that has 1 guy in it. If a helicopter has, like... What? If a helicopter has 4 people in it, 2 of them repairing, and then 1 pilot, and then a gunner. Yeah, okay, I get that. They're working like a well-oiled machine, so they should be rewarded with good shit. Like, a lot of kills, and like a good team working together as one. Okay, I get that. Dude, the fucking Nightbird is a 4-seater, and there's always only 1 dude in it, slaughtering your entire team. Like, my biggest complaint about 2042 is they added the anti-tank throwable grenade, right? They added the anti-tank throwable grenade. It's not a gadget, it's just a regular old grenade. They added it because they realized there's a lot of vehicles at play in this game, and there are. There's usually up to 13 or 14 vehicles at once in one game. There's a lot. And like, there's all this shit, and they add the anti-tank grenade. You know who they give it to? Only the engineer.
Look at that.
I understand that the engineer is the anti-vehicle class. I get that. But dealing with vehicles is not an engineer exclusive problem. Everybody has to deal with them. Everyone. So why, like, it's not a gadget. Let's make this clear. It's not a fucking gadget. It's a regular grenade that does extra damage to vehicles. And only 1 fucking class gets it. And then this brings me to my rant about the specialists. I still hate them. That's it. That's my rant. It doesn't go any deeper than that. And frankly, I don't think it really needs to. Ooh. Walked right into that one. Plague rats ripped me apart. Battlefield didn't need to be a hero shooter. It was already a class-based shooter, and it was fine. Classes are different than heroes. Heroes do one thing that is unique to that hero, and you can't change it. It's just that. Classes are an umbrella term for a type of playable character that can be swapped to fill the niche that class is specialized for. Support. What does he do? He's good at a little bit of everything. He's got a little bit of vehicle destruction. He gives everybody ammo that everybody always needs. And he has a lot of bullets. That way he can suppress. He's good at a little bit of everything. Medic. Medic is very good at healing. They have much better gear compared to the support, so that they can defend themselves. That way, in case they're the only motherfucker. That way, if they're the only one alive, they can defend themselves and get their team up.
Insane?
I'm gamer subs hidden somewhere in Austin, Texas. Did you leave everything you brought in one piece?
That's funny. I like that. That's funny. Funny guy Thompson.
That shield will not save you, that man.
I don't want to talk about DICE blaming the player base.
Don't let me die with my boots on. Heal, Rover. You're of no use, dead.
See that? Assassin's coming.
Recon specializes in being really far away.
You want to cook outside in glory? No? Kill that bloody
Assault. Assault is pretty good at close quarters engagements. If an assault and a support walk into the same 2x2 room, okay, bye, idiot. The assault should win because he's given close quarters engagements. Engineer. He counters and complements vehicles. He fixes them and he destroys them. That's what he's good at.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Meanwhile, specialist, who gives a fuck?
Got the whole squad left.
I'm pretty sure I've told this story like a bunch of times. But did I tell you what one of the fucking community moderators of the Battlefield official Discord said to me when I said specialists were stupid? He said, I have yet to get into a nice, fair debate with anybody saying that specialists are bad. Would anybody like to discuss this? And I took this as, okay, this guy's not a complete fucking moron. He clearly wants to have a decent discussion about specialists. And I said, I'll do it. I'll talk to you about them, and there won't be any voice raising, caps lock, none of that shit. He said, okay, cool. Would you please propose your point? And I said, specialists are bad because I like their gadgets, but I want to put them on someone else. I don't like these players, and this is a purely subjective point of view. I only like a few of them. They don't mean anything to me. Why were they not sold as skins as opposed to changing them into a specific locked gadget? He said, could you go into further in this? I said, I want to put Sundance's wingsuit on Irish. Okay, that's what I want to do. I feel like that's a pretty fair request. She has a gadget, and I don't like playing her. I want to play Irish, because I grew up with the old Battlefields. 4 specifically. I like 4. I want to play Irish, but I like the wingsuit, and I want to put the wingsuit on Irish, not Sundance. This fucking brainlet. You know what he says? JFJ, that doesn't make any sense. What? Why doesn't that make any sense? Because that's Sundance's gadget. You wouldn't be able to put that on Irish anyway. So you just don't know what you're fucking talking about, do you? Like, no shit, fuck for brains. I know it's not on Irish. I want to put it on Irish. He goes, why? Just play Sundance. Because I don't fucking like Sundance!
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane?
Video game journalist mentality.
Literally, dude. I swear on my life, I wasn't even fucking yelling. I wasn't even bringing up any issues. I wasn't even talking about the bugs. I wasn't talking about things that you can fix later. I said, I like the wingsuit. I don't like Sundance. Why didn't you just let us create our own characters and put these gadgets on them? Said that doesn't make any sense. Why not? Because the gadget belongs to Sundance. It wouldn't make any sense to put it on someone else. You are just... fucking moron. What the? You rat bitch. It's just hard, man. It's just hard. It's just hard.
Another nice day, I don't think.
It's really difficult to be the only person in the Battlefield community that wants more from the devs. Not as even as a like a greed thing. You expect better. You like people bitch and moan that they had black lesbians in Battlefield 5. Yeah. I get that. The legitimate complaint. I'm not actually crying. It's just I was fucking around. Like it's a legitimate complaint that the game that is preaching historical accuracy is historically inaccurate. But you let us create our own characters, which is good. Why didn't you just do that in 2042? Just let us create our own characters. No one gives a fuck who you are in the future, but don't try to rewrite history for an agenda that nobody fucking likes. It's just frustrating.
Heard something strange last night.
That bottle of brandy probably didn't help.
No, I'm being serious. I heard singing. Beautiful it was, but wistful and sad.
Don't tell me the keep's haunted.
Well, maybe, but this wasn't no ghost. It was our elf.
Carillion, never heard her sing. She saved her voice for insults.
Oh, it was definitely her.
I believe you, manling. Just as I believe it'd probably be unwise to confront her about it.
And here I thought she'd be all sunshine and beaming, just like we know her.
Alright, it's been 3 hours of just Vermintide. I think I should relax a little bit. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. I'm gonna relax for the rest of the night. Rest of the day. I'm gonna meal prep my shit. And tomorrow, Baldur's Gate 3. Who knows? Maybe I might like it. Everybody have a great Sunday.